like a pro. You thought.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Brandi Beauty TV. Look, y'all, I know it has been probably close to a year now. And I don't have any excuse besides life has just been so busy and full of great things. I'm proud to say that. But I have, so much in store, so much to share with you guys. Unfortunately, I won't be able to fit it all in this one video, but over the next few videos, I'll be able to divulge little by little. But to start off with today, guys, I was granted the fortunate opportunity to serve Miss Georgia USA, better known as Rachel Russell. She is still the reigning queen for the Miss USA pageant. Well, Miss Georgia USA at that. Since she's still reigning, so I'm still servicing her and still keeping her looking hot and right and tight in the hair department. And guys, it has been so much fun. This opportunity literally just fell in my lap, and I was so thankful for it. I always said, pageantry and pageant hair was something that I would like to do in my career at some point in some time. Just wasn't aware of, when it would come. But, I was just continuing to sow my good seeds and doing what I was doing, in the salon and also outside of the salon. And I just said, hey, when these opportunities find me, then if it's the right time and right place and right moment, and if it aligns with life at that time, then, hey, I'm all for it. And this was just one of those times where it just happened the way it was. So excited, so grateful for it. And here we are. So for Miss Rachel, y'all, I have found out that she was pretty much doing her own hair during her reign. And I was like, you don't have a hairstylist? So after going through the whole process of getting approved and everything, because it is kind of a strict process to even be a part of the pageant, as far as one of the service providers. They're very strict about that, which I completely understand. I'm glad that I was able to be approved to service her. And I was like, hey, we're just going to run with this. And whatever we are approved to do, whatever's in the scope of the pageant, we're going to do it. So first things first was she had some clip-ins that she had been using. And the clip-ins are beautiful. However, I noticed that her hair color was a little bit off in terms of her natural color blending with the hair extensions. The hair extensions were colored previously, and although they looked good, they looked a little bit darker when installed because of her natural base kind of not having any highlights on it. So what I did was, first things first was, okay, let's go ahead and let's do some highlights and let's freehand paint it so it can effortlessly blend with the hair extensions, with your clip-ins. And then if you decide to also, she decided to also go into any other type of installs, that she wouldn't have to worry about harsh demarcation lines, because we do want to keep the hair healthy, and we also want to make sure that her hair is also always in a ready state when it comes down to transitioning in and out of hairstyles without having to color her hair too many times or worry about blending. So that's what we're doing today. I'm doing some freehand painted balayage highlights on her hair. And you know what I do? I like to take my time, and that's what we did. And as you can see, I left a little bit of her edges out. This is basically, to me, it looked like a little bit of heat damage, which is to be expected if you're kind of having to do like events and such, and she's wearing her own hair. That just kind of comes with the territory. But we're going to try to make this a lot better for her. So I'm not going to put any highlights on her edges because I don't want to draw attention to it. So anything that looked a little broken around her perimeter, I'm just going to go ahead and section that off, leave that out, and we're going to freehand paint everything on the inside. So it's looking beautiful. It's looking good. And we will check back in so y'all can see what it looks like. Now, I must say, y'all, this channel has grown quite a bit since my last upload, and to all of the new members of the Brandi Beauty family of this channel, look, welcome. Look, I'm so late, like giving y'all a formal welcome, but I'm here. Okay, so I'm doing it now. Thank you so much for subscribing and for hanging out with us here. If you have binge watched a few of my videos up until this point, by now you know that I'm a color fiend. I just love hair color. I love healthy hair, and so most of the content that I post is centered around transformative services with people's natural God-given tresses. So that's pretty much what you'll find here. So anybody that has already been a subscriber for the past few years, also, hey y'all, I missed y'all. Look, okay, we got some new content. We got some new videos just waiting around. So it's coming. You know, I'm taking my time and doing it. I'm not making any promises as to when they will be uploaded, but just know that we do have some great content in store, more transformative services, and some fresh new looks for you all to try this year. So thank you all again for your subscriptions. It really does mean the whole world to me. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching all of the videos that I upload. And, you know, YouTube is one of those things that's for the long haul, but it's still so much fun. And I love being able to create a community where we all can kind of just, you know, just love on the simple things in life, such as this. You know, hair is fun. It's one of the most stress-free things I feel like that we should have in life. So why not make it fun? So again, thank you all. And yeah, let's get back to Rachel. Okay, guys. So as you can see, I have painted ribbons onto Rachel's canvas because I didn't want to do any large surface area painting. I wanted to be very diffused and very natural looking, as you can see. And this definitely falls into the dark blonde category. I definitely didn't want to do any light blonde pieces or medium blonde for that matter. Just because we wanted to stick with the bronze kind of family, and dark blonde is a great option for just, you know, if you just wanted something a little bit more subtle, you don't want anything too stark. Obviously, if you want to build a dimension, then we could infuse some medium to light blonde pieces, but that'll come later. But this is such an excellent canvas for Rachel, and I am absolutely in love with this turnout. So I also toned her clip-ins to match her color as well, just so we can all blend together and all melt very well. So I toned those while her hair was processing, and now I'm just going to install these clip-ins. And this is one of two ways I like to do it. The other way is you can actually braid the hair down and install the clip-ins like so, and it kind of has the same effect as a sew-in, except you don't have to deal with how much time a sew-in takes, because obviously we all know that sew-ins can take a little bit of time. But that's one of two ways that you can do it, but I'm just installing it like this for today. Rachel has some appearances that she had to do, so I decided, okay, well, in the event that you want to take them out, you know, you don't have to go through the hassle of taking your braids down and everything. So we're just going to part, section, and install them like so. The good thing is that these clip-ins were easy to install, and they weren't super thick at the base, so I didn't have to worry about them falling and flipping out. So that was nice to know. Nice to kind of work with that. You know, sometimes it's hard to work with some of these vendors, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it's the hair not being the best. Sometimes it's the just overall construction of the additional pieces sometimes. So, you know, I have my grievances about working with various hair companies, because consistency is key. And you might get a good product one day, and then the next you might not get anything close to that. So It was great to know these clip-ins were good for her and that she could reuse them for a few years out. So now that we got them all installed, I'm going to finish and style her hair. Okay, y'all, so just to clarify a little bit, I don't want anyone confused about when I mentioned her hair being dark blonde. Her hair is dark blonde in terms of the level, but in terms of tone, it's looking more like a chocolate bronze. Like, can y'all feel that? You know, chocolate bronze. I actually had a few Reckon Shades EQ laying around between level 6 to 8. I think it was like 2 level 6s, 1 7 and 1 8. And I was like, I'm getting ready to just throw all this stuff together because it was just kind of like a little bit left of each. And I said, let me just go ahead and just throw it all together. I knew it wasn't going to deposit past the level that I lifted to, so I knew it was completely safe. And it gave me this beautiful tone. I'm absolutely in love. So yes, her level is a level 6, roughly a level 6. And then in terms of her, maybe even like a 7. I'll give it maybe between 6 and 7. You know, we never want to give absolute. So between 6 and 7. And we just kept it really, really fun. I wanted to keep her hair in a state that it would be like her default signature look, because in pageantry, you don't want to change up your color too much. You don't want to do extremes throughout your reign. You want a consistent look. I don't make the rules. It's just kind of one of those things where what's understood doesn't have to be explained. You know, you want to be familiar to your audience during your reign. And so it also helps with recognition as well. So I wanted to be able to put Rachel in a color that would photograph well, that would reflect very well on the stage, and also that she didn't have to worry about too much upkeep as well, because with being with reigning and having, you know, these titles and such, it comes with its own job of appearances and events. And you know, we don't want breakage to be a part of that formula. You know, we want to make our lives easy, and everybody doesn't have the skills to be able to recreate hairstyles, salon styles at home. Now, in Rachel's case, that's not what it is. She actually did a phenomenal job with recreating the look. Some of the appearances and stuff that she had in the events that she had to attend, I wasn't present for. You know, I did her hair in the salon, but some of these looks she had to kind of just touch up and make minor adjustments in terms of maintenance at home. And I feel like she did a remarkable job, because look, let me tell you, everybody ain't able to do that. So her hair turned out so beautiful, and it was so nice that she had such a wonderful canvas and her texture matched these clip-ins wonderfully. You know, that be the thing sometimes, y'all, with some of these hair extensions. I'm so glad that I feel like we're kind of moving out of the phase of everybody wanting that plasticky, that saran wrap shiny looking hair. Y'all know what I'm talking about, you know, and then like the texture match just be totally off, and it's like, you know, the blending, you know, we got to get that blending together. But now people are starting to use a little bit more common sense and realizing that, you know, match your extensions with your natural hair texture. You know, it just goes for the most effortless blend. You know, we don't want to be out here looking like, you know, we in a disguise or something like that. We want to be recognizable. We don't want to be unfamiliar. We do not want to be unfamiliar, honey. We need the people to know who we are. Get some extensions that match your texture, okay? So that's what we did for Rachel. Homegirl, she already had her clip-ins. They already had a beautiful texture match, so wasn't too worried about that. Now, these extensions are not like raw hair, but it's good hair. They, you know, it's decent hair. It's good enough for the job that it needs to do. I definitely foresee her maybe getting a good extra year out of them before she may want to replace them, because with hair extensions, unfortunately, as the hair falls out due to wear and tear, just naturally, the hair don't grow back. You know, it's hair extensions. Well, she probably got another good year out of this. But yes, guys, I just had such a phenomenal time. I felt like I was just decorating our Barbie doll the whole time. Rachel is just the sweetest thing. We had so much fun during these sessions. I was really able to tap into my artistry bag. Y'all know I'm an artist, and I deem hair one of the finest arts. You know, can't nobody tell me otherwise. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you have already, thank you so much. I love y'all to pieces, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Wish for somebody to be clean.
No, seriously. Oh my god. It's like perfect.
Isn't that? Yeah. We did that.
Yeah, you ate that. Oh. So that is our. That's like the best color I've ever had.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I feel like this is like my color. Like.
Cool.
Yeah. No, seriously.
And you see how it just made like
It like brings me to life.
Yeah.
You ate that on?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
I love it.
It blends so well with your
The dimension.
extension. Yeah. So this is the
This is the look for
I love it. I really do.
and can be easily duplicated. I got your formula down, got your placement.
So what would you call this? Like a.
I call this the Rachel check.
I'll take it. Oh my god.
Let you see it with your look.
So.
Yeah.
I love it. It goes with my skin.
Yes, I love that.
I love it.